Macau, is that you? What happened here? You was only gone for a quick meeting, and now, it feels like I'm in a hybrid of Shanghai and Las Vegas.
Oh, Portugal, you know me, just a bit of feng shui and modernization. You left Macau with me, so I gave it a little update, and by quick meeting, you mean decades.
Hey, welcome back. Check it out. China's really helped me ramp up the place. We've got gambling, luxury hotels, and grand tourism now. Pretty sweet, right?
This place is unreal. Remember when we just had port wine and some simple sailboats? Now it's all neon and blackjacky.
A quick meeting, Portugal. Really, you left in the last century. Time flies when you're having fun.
Thanks for the past, Portugal, but check out my new digs. Next on the list, world's tallest Ferris wheel.
Wow, Macau, are you becoming the next Hangover sequel?
Haha, you'd be surprised, Portugal, from apartment to penthouse, right?
Yeah, well, it's incredible, Macau, but I can't help feeling a little out of touch. What happened to our simple teams?
Oh come on, Portugal, you know you can visit anytime. This is just the 20th century version of me.
Don't worry, Portugal, you can always come for a bit of nostalgia. Just remember, Macau has moved on.
Guess you was living in the old days. But I do admire all this vibrant energy. It's like you've traded Partyman for poker chips.
Exactly, and hey, now it's Macau's time to shine.
Well then, I suppose he could stick around for a bit longer. Maybe join a blackjack game or two.
Absolutely. Let's make some memories. Portugal, Vegas style.
Who knows, maybe you'll finally get a jackpot instead of just a quick meeting.
Ah, we'll see. All lords to the tables.
Willkommen, mes amis. Behold my shiny new bicycle.
Netherlands? That's just a tulip on a candlestick.
Nonsense. This tulip is worth more than the finest German brews.
Oh là là, it look like il last talon à your bike ride to the boulangerie. What's next? Netherlands. Auctioning off cheese wheels for the price of gold?
You'll see, soon everyone will be on board.
Haha, maybe when pigs fly. Not even the French fancy fat pigs.
And who are you to jest? You cannot comprehend the magnificence of my tulips.
Oh, I comprehend. On sous-valued meme. But at least ours didn't wilt. And we cherish beer. Tulips though, fragile.
Well, they're still pretty.
Pretty silly? More like. Yes. Like your bike ride. Short and sweet. Netherlands? It's just a flower.
Nein, they'll make me rich.
That's a rich thought indeed, mon ami. What's the next big idea? Roller skates for sheep? To tulips? The fleeting fantasy.
You just wait, fortune will bloom.
In the meantime, I'll stick to real investments. And I'll sip my wine, savoring every fleeting moment.
You'll see, my parade will triumph.
Until it doesn't, Paris felt the same about beret. Fashion changed.
At least he have my tulip.
And what a tulip it is. Short and sweet. Just like this parade.
You'll all see.
Yep. We'll see. Alright. Tulip read to nowhere. While we toast to wisdom.
I've decided to go where my kebabs are appreciated. BRECS, let's dance.
Dancing? More like desperately flailing to avoid economic irrelevance.
Come on, European Union, don't have a meltdown. Turkey just wants to taste a bit of every soup.
And maybe drink our caipirinhas while they're at it.
Oh, European Union, did someone spill the milk in your cereal this morning?
Please, both of you, keep your drama to a minimum. We have more important things to discuss, like global domination.
Global domination, indeed. Yes, maak 'n sure saferoom for dessert.
Honestly, European Union, the only club more exclusive than you is my grandma's Turkish tea circle.
So you're leaving us for what? Some party with no guest list and all-night benders.
European Union, sometimes you talk like Ivan the Terrible gave you PR tips.
Hey Turkey, does that face have GPS? Because you are going to need it to navigate our vibe. GPS, I just follow the aroma of spices, darling. Keeps life interesting.
European Union, your economy's tighter than a Bollywood budget, loosen up a bit.
Maybe European Union prefers to monitor its members like the Great Wall.
Come on, European Union. Stop acting like a savage non-blank slob at a beer festival.
To new opportunities and a bit of Eastern flair.
You'll regret this, Turkey. Mark my words.
Looks like our economic bloc just got a lot spicier.
Raising a glass here's to adventures, new and spicy.
Agreed. Now let's talk about these misunderstandings before they become Bollywood sequels.
Or even worse, a knockoff action fleet.
Yes. Let's toast to whatever crazy leader comes next.
To BRECS, the place where even my kebabs feel at home. And to European Union, don't cry too much. You might lose that stiff upper lip.
Welcome, one and all, to this grand gathering. Let us begin our stately celebration with God Save the Queen.
Or how about, Hen Vlad Fy Nadal? Hen Vlad Fy Nadal. There's the spirit. Now that's how you liven up a stuffy tea party.
Bravo, Wales. That was more invigorating than a pint of Guinness at a rugby match.
Ah, Wales, ever the entertainer. Your unique take was truly unforgettable. Let's return to our program, shall we?
Just thought we needed a break from the usual colonial dirge. It sounded a bit like nostalgia for the days of yore, don't you think? Oh, England, did you bring the Empire's relics to toast to the good old days?
I hear England's introducing a new dish called humble pie. Your new specialty, perhaps ?
Humble pie, you say? Quite fitting given the current digestive challenges. Shall we move to the high tea?
Subtle hints of past imperial glory. Didn't overboil this one, did you, England? Not bad, but next time, how about you try fixing the recipe for your union? Seems a bit uninspiring.
Do you plan on putting that on the menu too? Maintaining old ties with a sprinkle of EU-free spice?
Well, dear Ireland, we do like to keep our dishes and partnerships authentically British.
Speaking of authenticity, isn't it a bit rich, calling out for unity while pushing Brexit like it's the next big thing? To unity and all its charming contradictions, and to future independence and beyond.
Feels like we're all in this garden party for the snacks rather than the company, EH.
Well, we do have a way of bringing people together, whether for tea or treaties. Cheers, everyone.
And don't forget, folks, always sing with heart, not just tradition. Hen Vlad Fy Nadal. See you at the next referendum, England. TikTok.
Here's to hoping we can keep the spirit of amicable separations alive.
We'll see about that. Until then, enjoy the festivities, if you can.
Oh, we will, England. We always do, especially when the party's just getting started.
Welcome to my little island. I've got fish. And, friendship. Splendid. Here's a history of our culinary excellence, meat pies, bland sandwiches. Maybe one day, you'll all recognize true sophistication.
Burgers, baby. It's not a party till someone clogs an artery. Do you have fireworks or should I bring my own?
Mon Dieu, it smells like a factory here. Pastry are what separate civilization from barbarism. The rest is just greasy plebeian fare.
There is something with actual taste. Similar word, don't stick, Britain.
Oh, wow, so much enthusiasm. Let's get this barbecue started. Would you like to try my ocean fresh fish? Fish without chips, that's sacrilege.
Sacre bleu? Do people actually eat that? Ah
No worries, lil buddy. We got this grill situation covered. Watch and learn.
Those burgers look like they've been through the Industrial Revolution.
Funny, coming from the country that made boiled a flavor profile.
Ah. Oh. Perfide Angleterre. Truly. You need sunglasses for such shade.
Speaking of shade, you hoop eieren ready for ons voorger, Britain. Te steek my perin.
Is that a threat or your idea of seasoning?
Boot, obviously.
No threats, please. Let's just enjoy the, fusion of flavors.
Hey France, what's the deal with your itty bitty bread? It's baby size.
It is called a baguette. Crétin. It's delicate. Unlike your monstrosities.
Kultuur pas mirosle of that delicate pastry. Need something to cool down after all this, yet.
Surprising to hear you admit defeat with food, South Africa.
At least someone here appreciates refinement.
Hey, watch this flip. Flips burger theatrically in all-American show.
Good grief, is this a barbecue or a circus?
Swimmetiemes, diere te sameting.
Okay, everyone, time to bring the dishes together, in a harmonious way.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Let's blend these flavors together. Where's your blender, Tristan?
Right here. Oh, it's not working right. Wait, no, good heavens, that's unappetizing.
Mon Dieu. What have you done? My pastry.
Haha, this looks like a science experiment gone wrong.
Is this wat die call? Kry na ry diplomagie?
I'm so sorry, Here, take a sip. Or gulp. To international friendship, ugh, bottoms up then. For unity.
This better not ruin my palate forever. Santé.
Cheers. Let's see what monstrum, marvel we've created. Gagged slightly.
This is the species mistake wewe je verswallow weet. Her is to sharet in die gestion.
Friendship really is an acquired taste, isn't it?
Dear comrades, we got your here to be ID farewell to the Soviet Union, our beloved parent, ghost. Anyway, IT lived fast and imploded furiously. Oh, human the perpetually overachieving host. Very radiant, if you ask me.
The glory days. Remember the unity, the strength, we were unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable neglect. Independence never tasted so Chernobyl's free.
And that free.
Hey, let's not forget those wonderful Stalinist apartments. Or as I call them, concrete nightmares.
Speaking of nightmares, anyone got space for this Iron Curtain weightlifting set? It's mostly dead.
Alright, let us focus. What is done is done, but we still have to deal with this inheritance. Look, Chernobyl containment, state depth, decaying infrastructure. The hits keep coming. Chernobyl, or the gift that keeps on giving. It's like a never-ending sitcom episode.
We should stick together, share the depth, unity in ruin.
Sure, let's split it 3 ways between your nostalgia, our independence, and Russia's pretentious monologue. Ever wonder if Lenin is just shaking his head somewhere, protecting us from more red tapes?
Can we please keep IT civil? Show some respect for our past.
Civility? Coming from the country that keeps bringing up Mother Russia, as if she's got an Instagram following US. Changed your handle yet to #delusional.
Haha, Russia, you can't spell USSR without us, but you sure can spell mess without any of us.
Speaking of mess, why do we feel like Russia's going to pass this economic burden of like a soaped up ladder you find on Craigslist? More like all issues, none of the smooth running.
Finn, we'll all just ignore the past, then. How's that for a plan?
Ignoring worked wonders before, let's just dump these relics and pray for Wi-Fi.
Amen to that. Just wrap up Chernobyl fast, I got memes to make.
Can't we keep a little submitting? A reminder of simpler, more troubled times.
Nah, it's bad for our feng shui and freedom vibes.
Agreed.
Time for new memories.
Smell ya later, dusty dictatorship. Goodbye, USSR.
History, always the keen joke.
So, who's ready to toast to a dysfunctional free future?
Finn, bring out the vodka. Maple drown out the past.
Cheers to that, and here's to not inheriting more skeletons in our collective closets.
No more concrete nightmares, no more iron curtains, and definitely no more radiation gifts. Well 10, Drazinskis, let us drink. To a complicated past and a simpler future.
Mate, you wouldn't believe the battles I've been through. I served proudly in the Emu War of 32. took on those flightless terrorists and showed who's boss.
Oh yes, the Great Emu War. Quite the campaign, wasn't it? How many feathers did you pluck again?
Wow, Australia, handling those emus must have been tougher than Nam. Surprised you didn't need my help with air support.
You're telling me you went again birth and lost?
Did the emus negotiate an armistice, or did they just outrun you?
It was brutal. They had the numbers, and they were fast. Tactical geniuses, those emus. You wouldn't understand unless you've been there.
I think you understand warfare more than most. Remember, I got through America, France, and my own internal conflict. Your emu sound more like a butterfly with feather.
To Australia's valiant, yet feathered, foes. May they forever peck at the annals of history.
Cheers to that. But seriously, Australia, next time you're in battle, remember to call me. I'll bring popcorn.
And I'll be there with the cameras. It sounds like a documentary in the making.
Alright, you get your laughs in. But mark my words, those emus were a menace.
We'll always have our battle, mate. That may be fight one with stronger wing next time.
Or one that doesn't outrun bullets.
Hey, let's drink to unforgettable battles. And unimaginable foes.
And feathers, definitely to feathers.
Oi, Zanzibar, thought I'd pop by and give this place a proper spruce up. You know, a bit of British flair.
Thank you, United Kingdom, but I think my Swahili core is kidneys.
Nonsense. Look at this Union Jack rug. So much better than these. What are these? Banana leaves.
Actually, they're hand-woven mats with traditional patterns.
Yes, very quaint. But they absolutely clash with this glorious Queen Victoria portrait.
Well, what do we have here? Thought I'd join the redecorating party. Can't let you have all the fun, Britain.
Oh, Joy, it's you. What do you have? More cuckoo clocks.
Funny you mention it. Yes, efficiency is key. Let's rearrange this too. Sternchen Zanzibar's Sternchen benefit.
No, please, you don't have it to.
Look at this chaos. Clearly, someone hasn't heard of order. Let's start with moving this table.
Efficiency, you say? Would that have helped you in 1914?
Oh, you're hilarious. How's that tea monopoly treating you today? Hot leaf water? That's all.
Enough. This is my home.
Well, someone's feisty today.
So ungrateful. We're trying to help you.
Help? You call this help? You want my mats back, my carvings, my independence. Now, out.
This is your fault.
Oh, please. You started it.
At least I didn't instigate 2 world wars.
That cliché again? Really?
Finally, peace at last.
Here's to my latest project. A modern bridge, a high-speed train line, and a newer installation. Spectacular? Right?
Oh, absolutely, France. Remember that time you tried to modernize me with your Napoleon complex?
Well, that was a long time ago.
Yep, Napoleon, the original Airbnb host, leaving bullet holes instead of reviews.
Haha, classic. France, your modernizing efforts were so effective that half your army took a permanent vacation in Egypt.
It wasn't looting, it was proactive cultural preservation.
I remember the French soldiers calling it an expedition. We called it a clearance sale.
Comment? You guys. It was a cultural exchange.
You mean like when you exchanged my artifacts for spots in your museums? That's not an exchange, that's theft.
And let's not forget the genius retreat after that.
It wasn't a retreat, it was a strategic repositioning.
Right, and I helped you reposition permanently out of Egypt.
Haha, cheers to that.
Imagine thinking you could just stroll into Egypt and stay. So naive.
Alright, mistakes were made.
Mistakes, or just Napoleon's short-sightedness.
Low blow, Egypt.
Didn't he leave his troops behind? Big OOPC.
So, toast to modernizing experiences.
Oh, well, mock pardon granted, France.
Begrudgingly, too complicated history.
Welcome, everyone. Today, we celebrate freedom. For too long, we've been under Britain's thumb, but no more.
Well, Sudan, old chap, we're sorry it took this long.
Sorry. More like decades of sorry. Am I right?
Quite. Well, all's well that ends well, as Shakespeare would say.
Oh, we're not ending well. We're just getting started. Independence, baby.
Speaking of starting, let's start talking about the rights to the Nile, shall we?
Egypt. Crushing my party already. Can't I enjoy a minute of peace without you claiming territory?
Peace? You mean the peace my pharaohs fought for along the Nile? That peace?
Oh, sure. Pharaohs. Cool head here. Anyway, the Nile's flowing through my veins now.
Here we go again. Can we not do this today?
What are you, Ethiopia? A mediator for hire. This is between me and Sudan.
Love how you skip over me like I'm a footnote. I am literally the party host.
Host or not, arguments won't change the Nile's course.
Tell that to the ancient pyramids. Only serious business here, I see.
Really, must dash. Cheers to freedom, Sudan. Or whatever we're calling this.
Oh, we'll call it what it is. A future, finally ours.
Future or not, the Nile's water doesn't just flow one way. We have rights, too.
Nile pans aside, Egypt has a point. Cooperation is key.
Cheryl, can't we just bask in my independence glow a bit longer? Oops, almost did a reverse Nile here.
Let's discuss this like grown nations. You don't want to end up like the Sahara.
Born. Figuratively and literally. But fine, let's talk Egypt. China must be watching, ready to invest in this drama.
Great, peace on the horizon like the Nile at sunset.
Guess that horizon's dry now.
Ah, right, cheerio then. Tartar and all that.
Alright then, Egypt, let's dance to the same tune. The Nile deserves a good DJ, right?
Careful, Russia. Your ego ain't the only thing getting checked today. I could just flip this board and be done with IT. Classic Russia. Win the game jet to that jet board flippy.
Hey, Russia, have you tried bringing democracy to your pieces? It works wonders, just saying.
UGH, not annotir democracy lecture.
Not cool, bro, not cool.
Yeah, listen to China for once. You could use some chill vibes.
Chilel, util linkem to Chilel is like Janice Hans existing and Ger management. Look o stalking, mar, historic land grabber. How's that working out for you? You little, your move, big high. Night to и 5.
Haha, gotta love the underdog story.
This game is all smoke and mirrors, just like the media stinks.
Seriously, China, tocht VHADABRICS think going on.
Pragmatic alliances, Russia, not emotional support groups.
Oh, the irony. Russia talking about emotional stability. Yar pushing IT, Ukraine.
Hey Russia, remember the saying? If you can't handle the temperature, don't play with nukes.
Or in this case, chess pieces.
I'll make my move, but watch yourself. King to F8. Oh, defensive play. Hitting any nerves, Russia.
More like nerve endings. Tensions hot.
Almost therapeutic, don't you think?
You haven't seen the last of them, Ukraine. Until the next check, grow up and play fair.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Overcompensating and Overreaching.
Not cool, yet much needed. America, these trade tariffs are unacceptable. Consider this your final warning.
Can't hear you over the sound of freedom, China.
Got vodka. It fixes most things, AHM, except your trade policies, America.
Gentlemen, let's remember we're all on the same planet. At least until Elon Musk figures out Mars.
At least we still have NAFTA, right?
Fingers crossed. Yikes, did China just give America a fortune cookie?
Maybe you'll understand better through an age-old tradition. You will soon learn that poking the dragon is a bad idea.
Haha, classic.
Fine. Let's discuss terms before I eat my words. Just this once.
Thank goodness. Now, let's all breathe.
Phew, thought we were toasted there for a second.
Saving our bacon one fortune cookie at a time, eh?
America, if wisdom were hamburgers, you'd be a billionaire.
Oh yeah? Well, I'll tariff your tariff. Wait.
Hey, leave the deep thoughts to the vodka drinkers. Prost.
Great, now let's actually get to resolving this before Earth becomes the new Mars.
Right. Now, who needs a poutine diplomacy session?
Count us in for some extra guacamole, eh?
Greetings, old Kina. Fancy some genuine Chinese silk around this goblet?
Dear Rome, that's just plain old wool, but nice try.
So tell me, do you boys really have dragons? Do they spit fire or just fly around trainingly?
Only on weekends, dear friend.
Our traders said your silk comes from golden worms. We want some of those.
Oh, they do, but you have to feed the worms nothing but gold dust. Are you sure you have enough?
Feed them gold dust. Bro, we're swimming in gold.
Well then, be my guest, just don't complain if they turn into moths instead of producing silk.
That would be one expensive moth collection. Speaking of collections, we heard you boys invented noodles. Or is that just Roman pasta in disguise?
We like to think of it as a tribute to our ingenuity, your pasta mimicking our noodles.
Touché. Well, our gladiators are pretty cool. Do you have anything as intense on the Silk Road?
We do poetry battles, slightly less bloody but equally intense.
Poetry battles? No way, that's wild. Do you only write limericks?
More like couplets, my enthusiastic friend. The pen is mightier than the sword, as they say.
Oh, okay. Poetry's cool and all, kinda brain gladiators.
Haha, perhaps you could say that, brain gladiators indeed.
By the way, we heard your emperor is 10 feet tall and rides a dragon. True?
As true as your Caesar fighting off legions of Cyclops, I imagine.
Wow, those tales traveled far. But seriously, did your emperor ever wrestle a tiger?
Possibly on alternate Wednesdays, but back to business, have you tried our silk yet?
Oh, he got some. Our traders nearly fainted when they saw it, draped themselves like togas.
I can imagine, and the silk, did it make them feel as raw as Caesar himself?
Absolutely. But do you think we could snag some tips on weaving it back home?
Only if you promise to teach us gladiatorial combat in return.
You got yourself a deal. We'll turn your poetry battles into a real spectacle.
A cultural exchange at its finest, until our next bewildering encounter, Rome.
Ah, my dear Western Sahara, your moody teenage years are here, but fret not. A fiesta always makes things better.
Spain, sometimes I think you enjoy the chaos you go.
Oh, mi amado Western Sahara, I left you with tapas, not tantrums. Besides, look how colorful your life is now.
Where is my Western Sahara? Look at you, getting all these grand ideas of independence.
Oh please, Morocco, you can't just claim someone and think it's a done deal.
And who invited you, Algeria, in that outdated robe? This is a party, not a relic exhibit.
Better a relic than a glittery tin.
I bring investments, not distractions. Do you even know how to throw a party? Algeria.
Investment or infestation? You mean like you cluttering my Sunday mornings with complaints?
Can't they leave me alone for 1 minute?
Families, HUH, they roll dramatic.
Enough. I can't deal with your constant tug of war. It's like a soap opera gone wrong.
Oh come on, Western Sahara, you know just trying to keep you safe and warm.
More like caged and controlled. Let the cat be free, Morocco.
Free? Oh, then I better. Take it from me, friends. Freedom comes with complications. Just look at my civil strife scrapbook.
Actually, I'd rather hang out with Pitcairn Islands and Tristan da Cunha. They at least leave me in peace.
Wow, I didn't realize we were that bad.
I feel called out, but also verified.
To the chaos. Consider this my parting gift of inherited mayhem. Enjoy.
How to roll yourself for dummies. Here I come.
You are always so dramatic. And you, unnecessarily flashy.
Now, off to find another fiesta to mess up. Adiós, amigos.
Hey, folks, miss me? Wow, Bangladesh, welcome back. So, did you spend your digital detox meditating or just binge watching reruns of your own protests? Haha, India, I guess you can say it was a bit of both. Gotta keep things thrilling, right?
Well, look who is back. Surprise you didn't crash under pressure again. Remember 1971? Good timers, huh?
Oh, you know me, Pakistan. Like a resilient phoenix. Or at least a phoenix with Wi-Fi issues. I suppose you were just updating to Democracy 2.0. Hope you uninstalled the corruption malware this time. Myanmar, my dear neighbor. It was more of a mandatory system reboot. And hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Good to see you back, Bangladesh. Just remember, a strong firewall keeps the turbulence at bay.
Thanks for the tip, China. I'll be sure to install a sturdy firewall. Maybe I'll call it Great Wall 2.0. So, Bangladesh, what's the new game plan? Hope it's not another season of protesters versus government. Oh, come on, India. We're aiming for reformers' paradise this time. No more reruns, promise.
Yeah, okay. And pigs might fly. Or should I say, drones.
Ah, Pakistan, always the comedian. But hey, we're all about fresh starts now. Fresh starts, huh? Just don't forget about our, let's say, unresolved episodes. You know, the Rohingya saga? Still working on some plot holes, Myanmar. But trust me, new writers, new direction. Sure, Bangladesh. And Gandalf will show up in Dhaka. No offense, but I have my doubts.
Dots are just unoptimized code. India, Bangladesh can debug itself with the right leadership.
Thanks, China. It's like you always have the best support system. By which I mean, literally.
Support system, more like surveillance system, right, Bangladesh?
Let's just say I've learned to appreciate balance. Nothing like a little, do not disturb, sign to get things in order. Speaking of order, what's the next big update, Bangladesh? Improved governance or just more memes? How about a bit of both? Honestly, India is right. We're under new management and hopeful. Well, hope is nice. Just make sure it doesn't crash mid-operation.
Hope runs on Face, Bangladesh, Face, and maybe some upgraded security protocols.
Noted, China. Honestly, I appreciate the, faith, everyone. Cheers to rebooting and maybe a bit of self-cleansing. Cheers to that. New leadership or not, we're watching you, Bangladesh.
Watching closely, you mean riddle time and everything.
As long as those updates come without hidden bugs.
Bugs are the easiest part, stability is the real challenge.
Stability, a work in progress, but we're getting there. So, here's to new beginnings and fewer glitches. To new beginnings, even if they make us nostalgic for CTRL plus Alt plus Del.
Or the good old, a blue screen of death.
Let's hope it's more of a reboot and less of a crash.
A collective reboot seems timely. Here's to hope and potential, Bangladesh.
Thanks for the warm welcome back, everyone. Ready to drive forward, even if the road's a bit bumpy.
Don't stop believing, hold on to that feeling.
I'm moving in with America.
Obviously, because what could go wrong there?
Just a small town girl, living in a lonely world.
Hey partner, what's all the fuss about?
I'm moving in with you, America.
Can't wait to see this reality show. Oh la la.
Ungrateful territories. I gave you culture, I gave you churros.
Yeah, well, now we're planning our first 4th of July cookout together. Yeehaw.
What's next? America? Bonaos Eurovision? You need culture for that? Mon cher.
Ah, we are never ever getting back together. Perfect. Taylor, take the wheel.
Don't hate the cowboy, France. Hate the game.
The game? You playing checkers while the rest of us are playing chess. Call me when you get to the Enlightenment era.
This one's dedicated to all my ex-colonies.
Mon Dieu. Spain, it's karaoke? Not your therapy session.
You got that right. Now, Guam, let's go practice our barbecue skills.
To new beginnings.
To culture shock and fireworks. Now that's what I call a melting pot.
Wow, thanks for coming, everyone. Let's make this a night to remember.
You got it, Haiti. We brought a special surprise for the punch.
It's a little kick to spice things up. You'll love it.
Just a long while, it's not too strong. We don't need any drama tonight.
This whole thing is already feeling like a rerun of history.
Let's focus on the future, okay?
Ah, mes amis, so good to see you all again. He brought some wonderful artifacts from the old days.
Oh, France. What a surprise. And by surprise, I mean, you invited.
Ah, don't be coy. Haiti. Remember our good old days together? The plantation, the trade, the sugar?
Oof, here we go.
Time to play colonial bingo.
Yes, France, but those old days weren't exactly a party for me, remember?
But the architecture, the culture, I mean, without me, you'd be. Well, who knows?
Hey France, remember when sharing was a one-way street?
Yeah, and we all know who the traffic cop was.
Ah, the colonial classic. Boasting about oppression like it's a fond memory.
Oh, come on, let's not dwell on the negative. I mean, without me, no Eiffel Tower souvenir.
I think we could have survived without those, France.
To surviving despite friends who can't stop reminiscing.
And to a future without colonial baggage.
Oh, so now I'm the bad guy? Really? Asterisk drink punch asterisk distast. Odd.
Irony. Thy name is France.
Let's just focus on the celebration. No more lecture on the glory days, okay?
But you can't just erase history. We had such a vibrant relationship.
Vibrant for you. It was more like hostage situation for me.
Fine. If you all are going to be like this. Asterisk drink more punch asterisk I'm just trying to be civil.
Civil? More like selectively amnesiac. Gotta love revisionist history.
Yeah, like when you forgot to mention the forced labor and the brutality. Whoops, memory lapse?
I've seen this script before. Can we fast forward to Haiti kicking him out already?
Excuse me? I believe he deserves some respect. He was a asterisk pioneer.
More like a tyran with a knack for sugar and salt. And speaking of salt, why don't you take a hint and see yourself out?
But. Asterisk stumbling asterisk I come to celebrate.
Celebrate? More like round. Goodbye, France. Find another party to crash.
Bravo, Haiti. That's what he called post-colonial retribution.
Epic conclusion. Can we add this to our greatest hits of freedom?
Finally, something worth cheering about. Happy birthday, Haiti. Here's to your strength and resilience. And may the next birthday be drama-free.
Thanks, everyone. Let's keep the party going, now that the X Factor has left the building.
Welcome, everyone. So glad you could all make it to my Independence Bash.
This party's sizzling, just like my jollof rice. Bet you didn't know how spicy freedom could get, huh?
Let's keep this groove going, Niger. It's your time to shine.
Ah, what a charming soirée. Remind me of the good old days.
Didn't expect to see the ghost of relationships past tonight.
Oh, come now, Niger. Remember when he civilized you? Good times, right?
Sure. If you call micromanaging and cultural theft civilization.
Eh, France? Look like your clothes are still on colonial era time. Seriously? Did Napoleon dress you?
It's called vintage. Darling. Oh, this is simply delightful. Almost a good Parisian cuisine.
Amazing what true freedom can cook up, huh?
Time to kick things up a notch. Dance of time.
Oh, splendid. I still remember the waltz.
This isn't the ballroom, France. Let's see if you can keep up with modern freedom, shall we?
Lead the way, if you must.
Watch closely, France. You might learn a thing or two.
This is, quite different from the cancan.
Look at those moves. Straight out of the Louis XIV playbook.
More like Louis the Lost, am I right? France, just admit your independence party isn't really your scene anymore.
Well, perhaps I'm not quite the dancer he used to be.
It's all good, France. No hard feelings. Grab more jollof rice before heading out, alright?
Right? Well, enjoy your dance off.
To freedom and fantastic dance that old-timers just can't keep up with.
And to jollof rice so good, even France has to admit defeat.
Cheers to that. Now, let's make this the best independence party ever.
With a little more jollof rice and a lot more groove.
Yo, Venezuela, what's with that look? Something wrong?
Seriously. My car, America, my beautiful red beast from Russia. You dinged it.
What? That? Haha, I didn't even notice. It's just a scratch. Lighten up.
Just a scratch. This is why I can't handle you. First my economy, now my car.
You should totally mess with him. How about the meeting super petty?
I concur, make it subtle but devastating, he'll never see it coming.
Perfect. Mission impossible time. Let's borrow his precious toothbrush.
Do IT, comrade. Nothing says payback like compromised dental hygiene.
Oh, this will be good. Make sure you don't brush over the details.
What's with the huddling over there? Planning my surprise party?
Guys, can we not escalate this? You know, peace and love, just like maple syrup.
Too late, Canada. The mission set.
Well, can't wait to clean up this mess. Again.
Ah, there it is. America's beloved electric toothbrush.
Smooth, like vodka on our internet.
Precision, elegance, a stroke of genius, if you will.
Haha, I'll toast to this.
Just, please be careful. Dental health is no joke.
Where's my toothbrush? This is a nightmare. The betrayal. The horror.
Looking for something, America.
Venezuela. This is war. Well, toothbrush war. But still.
Guys, let's cool it. How about floss and toothpaste for everyone?
How very Canadian of you. Haha.
A classic Canadian peacekeeping mission, meticulously executed.
Gotta admit, this is more entertaining than old Cold War reruns.
Oh, this is just the beginning, America. Stay tuned for more surprises.
My hygiene. It's compromised.
Alright, let's gather around. Dental care kits for all.
Here we go. How diplomatic.
I sense more hygienic opportunities on the horizon.
Cheers to chaos.
Oh great, here I am, babysitting my two problem children while dodging vodka missiles.
Look, it's not what you think. We were just testing the waters, or, well, the atmosphere.
Testing, confessing, what is the difference? Either way, you're lighting up the night sky like a pretext for intervention.
What's the big deal? It's just a little nuclear continuity. Besides, what's love without a spark?
A spark? You two are a Tinder match made in a Cold War bunker.
Come on, Uncle Sam, we're just making sure our defenses are explosive.
Explosive? Ha, more like implosive. This kind of replay and this with very ungrounded, no dessert.
What? Relax. I always make a mountain out of an atomic molehill.
Seriously, South Africa? And Israel? You better start talking before I unleash the full lecture of the Monroe Doctrine on you.
Fine, fine. We were just, you know, doing a little secret dance. No biggie.
Dance, йому висаса секрет, тейком вести our own classified playlist.
Ahora just maat we dit in fitte uit to our little ballroom blitz.
Not another one of your collaborations. Your dance card is already full with trouble.
It was just a quick dip. Not like we're launching a disco inferno here.
Disco Inferno, more like a full-out festival. How's that for a drop the bass breakdown?
Enough with the metaphors. You know full well what kind of firepower you two are playing with.
Verder just, planning ayat. Ek knoop, ondernekke vir eeg of toese peske little problems.
And maybe a little insurance, you know, just in case things get heated.
Heated? You two are redefining the term overkill.
Overkill is an understatement. You're practically staging a fireworks show at a fireworks factory.
Hey, what can I say? We like to keep things dynamite.
Listen, I'm giving you fair warning. Keep this up, and you'll both be grounded indefinitely.
Grounded, more like guarded. Oh come on, you know you love us.
Love, Ha, with friends like you, who needs enemies, right?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but fine. I'll cover for you, just this once. But one more slip, and you're both going to be on the no-fly list.
Thanks, Uncle Sam. You're the best.
Too little, too late, America. The cat is already out of the bag. And it is got 9 lives.
Kom on, let's not be so grim. Well, keep it low-key. Promise.
You'd better. Or next time, I'm bringing the principal, aka the United Nations.
Low-key, right. Just a little glow-in-the-dark fun.
Glow in the dark, more like radioactive rave. Keep it up, and you'll turn the map into a disco ball.
One more stunt, and you're both staying after school. Now, let's get out of here before someone else notices this atomic mess.
Deal, but next time, drinks on my America.
And don't worry, we'll keep our experiments strictly theoretical.
Theoretical, more like mythological. Beware the fallout, comrades. Or you'll become your own Greek tragedies.
I need a vacation. I'll see you both in detention. Let's roll.
Fine, sedert I around, dag.
Don't worry, America. There is always next semester's hijinks.
Seriously, just try to behave. For once.
I say, dear Nigeria, can you even handle the poshness of afternoon tea?
Oh, do you still colonize your afternoon tea as well?
Haha, touche, but can you quote Shakespeare whilst sipping Earl Grey? To be, or not to be?
More of a Chinua Achebe fan myself. Things fall apart, remember?
Well, nothing screams posh like a call from Her Majesty. Dial's phone.
Careful. UK, your empire might spill.
I say, nothing screams heritage like a handcrafted monocle from London's finest. Adjusts monocle.
Is that vintage or just a relic from when you last felt relevant?
How about an authentic English butler? Surely that's posh.
Might spritz some perfume. Smells like desperation.
Ugh, waves away imaginary smell asterisk. Do you happen to have anything better than an extravagant high tea set with real gold?
I prefer my tea set with some history, like the Benin bronzes perhaps.
Oh, come on, I have Buckingham Palace as a backdrop. How do you counter that?
Ever heard of Zuma Rock? It's the real deal, not just bricks stacked in a posh order.
Ha, classic bluster, Nigeria, but can you beat the class of speaking the Queen's English?
No thanks, I'd rather mix some Yoruba with my English. Adds flavor, you know.
Oh dear, Nigeria, I've got to win this. I'll bring out the big guns, a Rolls-Royce at our disposal.
Oh, looks like the Beckham class has joined us. Welcome to the 21st century.
Ah, must you outshine me at every turn? Fine, last attempt. I'll show you my royal wave. Performs exaggerated wave.
That wave looks like it's drowning. I'll stick with regal grace.
Ugh, how can this be? I am the epitome of poshness.
Looks like the old empire got poshed out. Never underestimate the Afropolitan twist.
Welcome, Germany. Check out my samurai swords clinking with beer stains.
Impressive. Almost as impressive as my blitzkrieg dance moves. Watch this.
Haha, Italia. Did you see that?
I'm watching, punto esclamativo.
Italy, why don't you show us your military achievement?
Oh sure, watch me. Asterisco fires spaghetti che non asterisco. Oops, did anyone say spaghetti shower? Ah,
haha, classic Italia.
Japan. What's this? A gathering of the axis of air? Evil plans?
UHO, it's USA.
Quick, hide the Sake.
He just wanted to make pasta, not war.
So what's the deal, Japan? Celebrating another questionable conquest?
Nice bamboo deca. Ha, did you want some sake, USA?
Sure. Did you steal it from China too? ?
Hey USSR, loving the Grim Reaper vibe. What's up?
I'm here to shoot down this circus. Everything is not your playground.
But there's pasta for everyone.
More sake, anyone?
So, Japan, how's that Greater East Asia Co-Prosperity Sphere working out for you?
Going really well, thanks.
Italy, why did you invite the wrong guests?
Japan said it was a friends-only party.
Come on, let's not fight, let's dance with our plans.
Enough with the circus звездочка, grab us microphone звездочка, the world is not your playground.
Ha, we'll see about that.
Nice try, Germany, but you're all just bluffers.
Please, have more sake.
Italy, maybe you should slip out the back.
Great idea, Germany. Who's driving this blitz? Anyway, punto interrogativo.
Trust them, you'll regret this party.
We'll catch you slipping next time, just wait.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Plan B, guys, we're better than this.
I'll just take the pasta and run.
Until next time, keep your mischief in check.
There will be consequences for your arrogance.
Sake, anyone?
Poland, if you spend as much time tuning your guitar as you do complaining, we might actually stand a chance.
If you quit stealing my riff, they might actually sound good.
In my day, bands didn't need flashy solos, just a good march and a stern conductor.
Yeah, well, your marches sound like someone falling down the stairs.
Hey Warsaw Pact, heard your music is really behind the Iron Curtain, because no one wants to listen to it.
Yeah, even our teapots have better rhythm.
At least our music doesn't sound like we're stuck in a colonial past.
Oh please, if I wanted to hear complaints, I'd listen to France.
This is not fair, I can't perform under these conditions.
Relax. As soon as the Berlin Wahl solo is done, you'll be fine.
We don't you two jet IT together. You sound worse than a balalaika on a hangover.
Oh, like you'd know anything about harmony.
Poland, you're like my little brother shouting from the back, loud but mostly ignorant.
Face it, Warsaw Pact, your band is as relevant as the Rubik's Cube.
Rubik's Cup was a HIT, unlike your so-called democracy anthems.
Ah, democracy. It's the tune that everyone tries to dance to but not everyone can keep the beat.
I wish I was on Stage performing the Fall of the Wahl remix.
Hey, at least you're not stuck doing backing vocals for Soviet.
Maybe if Russia didn't hog the spotlight, we'd have a decent chance.
What can I say? I'm the lead singer and the lead. Everything.
Our world tour's starting soon. Maybe you could open for us?
I try to open a cold bottle of vodka to open for you.
And the winner is, actually, we have a tie. Both bands brought us back to an era when entente meant entertainment.
Should we call this a truce and have a jam session?
Yeah, why not? Let's see if together we can hit fewer sour notes.
Agreed. Besides, I'm curious to see if Russia can play in any key besides C major.
Don't flatter yourselves. Just play and we'll consider not drowning you out.
This is going to be one for the history books, the truth jam session of the century.
Finally, something we can all agree on.
Here's hoping we don't sound like the discordo mess our politics were.
Cheers to that. Now, who's got the vodka?
And the tea.
If got the vodka cavet. Let us see if your democracy tastes as smooth.
Shot for every sour note?
To truce, jams, and everything in between.
Cheers.
Here's to making music, not war.
See this, Kyiv was popping before Moscow got its first brick. Sir, Kyiv might be older, but we perfected the recipe. Perfected, more like just added more vodka to everything.
Can we please not start an argument again?
Ah, the old, who come first, debate. Histories on chicken or the egg.
Or more like the hen house. Both of you flock together anyway.
Hey, did you know we all have a bit of Neanderthal DNA? Maybe we can find some common ground there.
Neanderthals, pretty certates your ancestry showing, USA. Well, if onions Neanderthals, it's you two, fighting over ancient land.
Alright, everyone calm down. Let us just look at the facts.
Facts? Oh, this is going to be good.
Yeah, as reliable as a Swiss watch made in Russia.
You guys are like the historical Kardashians. Every argument is ancient but somehow still catchy.
Seriously, this scroll pro sky was booming before Moscow was even on the scene. OH please, ancient scrolls are like old Instagram stories, easily manipulated.
Can we just appreciate both our heritages without the snark?
Appreciate? Where's the fun in that?
Fun? We're here to watch the drama.
Did you know the first known humans were chilling around Africa? Talk about original OGs.
And here is Russia trying to Photoshop themselves into our family picture. Speaking of pictures, let us not forget who has the better modern look. Better modern look. You mean that cold or chic?
Guys, seriously, this isn't a helping.
You're both historical relics in your own right, embrace it.
Yeah, who cares who came first? You're both part of the same soap opera.
DNA doesn't lie, folks.
Finn, here is to the both of us, ancient and patchy as our histories are. Two old grudges and even older founding myths.
Cheers to watching from the sidelines.
DNA doesn't lie.
Welcome, everyone. Please enjoy my humble party and the delicious Cambodian dishes.
Ah, Cambodia sorry I'm late. Had to finish recounting the glorious tales of my industrial revolution. Did I ever tell you about the time with the big boom?
Oh, wonderful, Japan. Yes, we heard about it. A couple of times, actually.
If your boom story, maybe it's time you try a new opening act. Cambodge, darling, this decor. It's qu'un, but wouldn't it simply sing with a touch of French refinement? Maybe a baguette banned wrapped over there?
Yes, how revolutionary, Frank. I'll consider it.
Speaking of revolutions, remember when I revolutionized the whole region? Micro-OS knew no bounds.
If Japan, we remember, especially the part where you revolutionize our street with your feet running away. Japan, dear, your tal need more. Je ne sais quoi. Maybe they need an Eiffel Tower level twist?
Frank, how kind of you to sprinkle your French genius on our culture?
So, Vietnam, any new guerrilla tactics lately, or just sticking to the food rates?
Go it our habit. Keep everything interesting. And Cambodia, sweetheart, these flowers need more Frenchness. Add a touch of lavender. Heighten the ambience.
Yes, Frank, because nothing says Southeast Asia like lavender fuel.
And then I developed the fastest bullet trains zoom kind of like how I zoomed through history. Just ask my neighboring friends.
If by zoom you mean great, then sure.
Enough, Japan, tone down the conquest story. We get it, you are ambitious. Vietnam, just grab what you want but saw it in plain sight. And Frank, please, no more unsolicited advice. We're not listening for Paris Fashion Week.
Oh, my bad in my defense, I was excited.
Got it, host, me sneakiness is done for tonight. Well, he never. But point taken. No more baguette suggestion.
Here's to our complicated history and I hope for more. Let's make hang out. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, santé.
Nothing like freedom to bury my inner interior designer.
Bulgaria, what is this nonsense? Rule number 27, numara excessive celebration.
Excessive celebration. You may live in my life.
And what are these? Freedom at last, banners. So tacky.
Still haven't mastered the concept of personal space, I say.
No need to thank them, Bulgaria. This is what Brasiers do.
Thanks, but I'm pretty sure I think was myself.
Oh, this is rich. Rule number EIGHT'ye numara unauthorized gatherings.
You know that. Order out me just resubmit my party permit. Wait, I'm free now.
And my heroic tales of battle.
Heroicy, you tripped over your supper and you landed in my kitchen.
Rule number 372, numara more baklava.
Excuse you, I baked it myself.
I brought the ingredients.
I ruled this household.
And no you don't.
To Russia, savior of Bulgaria.
More like a party crasher.
This isn't over.
Don't float the door right you on the way.
UGH, curses.
And that is how you win a war.
To freedom and you with the various businesses.
Welcome to the greatest rave Tehran has ever seen. Yıldız Armız White Yıldız who needs Ibiza when you have Tehran?
As this I arrive or did I walk into your last budget meeting?
Hold up, Iran. You forgot to invite the world's biggest buzzkill. Oh wait, it's me.
This is awesome. We don't get parties like this back home.
Is this a party or a hostage situation?
Even our elections have more energy than this.
Looks like Iran's trying to invent fun and failing marvelously. This is authentic Persian avant-garde.
This makes Chernobyl look like spring break.
Leave it to Iran to make Armageddon look faster.
This is real music. Authentic sounds of resilience.
Hey Yemen, is that dancing or are you having a stroke?
Really channeling the Persian Empire vibes here. Next, will we get some ancient scrolls or just another round of yogurt?
I hate to admit it, but I'm hungry.
Wow, Iran, never had a frozen kebab before. Are these like your grievances?
Those are artisanal kebabs, handcrafted by the finest chefs of Tehran.
Sure, and I'm Santa Claus every December.
I love kebabs, cold or not, they're still delicious.
Even if starvation is the seasoning here.
You really know how to keep a party alive, HUH.
Strange how these kebabs start to grow on you. See, even in hardship, we find joy. That is the Persian spirit.
Alright, you get 1 point for sheer determination. But don't get carried away, we still have that list.
Maybe next time Tehran will make it to the party circuit. Or at least out of the office block.
This is the best rail ever. Who knew a bowl of water, yogurt, and frozen kebabs could be so fun?
Well, desperate times call for desperate parties.
To resilience and finding joy, no matter how hard it is. Even in the cold, hard kebabs, there's a lesson, I suppose.
Okay, Iran, enjoy today. Tomorrow, we're back to business. But for tonight, takes a kebab asterisk, I'll allow it.
Who needs club lights and DJ boots when you have the spirit of Persia?
Let's rave on, no matter what.
To unlikely parties and even unlikelier friends.
I guess even a disaster can be entertaining.
Let's not make this a habit, alright?
Until our next grand endeavor. Greece, happy surprise birthday. Look at this cake, I mean, it's practically a work of art.
Oh, Persia, it's not a birthday without some drama, is it? I have expected you to bring your whole army just to blow out the candles.
Haha, well, I thought about it, but logistics, you know. Plus, my chariots are in the shop.
Nice one. This cake is impressive though. I just hope it doesn't topple over like, you know, your second invasion at a map.
Aç, low blow, but not today. This cake stands tall, unlike the, well, you know.
Salutations, minor states. Hope you don't mind, he brought some plus 20,000.
Oh no, here comes invasion, I mean, entertainment.
Wow, Greece, niche pad. A bit rustic for my taste, but it's got charm. Hey, Legions, mi casa es su casa.
Good to see you, Rome. It's not a party until you pillage the snack table.
Okay, Rome, could you try not to ruin this? I spent ages on this cake.
Oh, don't worry, Persia. I promise not to sack your cake city. Too much.
What's up, peasants? What's with the chaos and, wow, an ancient warlord's biggest cake fail? Oh look, it's Mr. Conquest himself. Let me guess, you've won every game of charades you've ever played. Guilty as charged. But, seriously, this is hilarious. Persia, you might want to stick to, I don't know, actual architecture next time.
Okay, I should have known this would crumble. All hail the mighty cake, they cite. It will be a masterpiece, they cite.
Oh, look, it's leaning, timber. See, even cake bows to Roman might.
Thanks Rome, now our birthday buzz looks like the aftermath of marathon. So much for peaceful celebrations. Alright, time for a toast to this epic fail. To chaos, history, and how we all kinda hate each other but need each other anyway.
Well said, Alexander, I mean, Macedonian Empire. Happy, surprise, Greece.
Cheers to yet another massive managed to conquer unintentionally.
Cheers indeed, everyone, to loving our historical baggage as much as we hate it. Haha, birthdays should always end with a hint of ancient drama and pastry wars. To us.
Welcome everyone, make yourselves at home.
Ah, mon ami, you always throw the best party. Asterisk grab handful of chocolates asterisk. So, Belgium, what's the occasion? Not another Congress of Vienna reenactment, I hope.
Ah, Belgium, still trying to keep up with our grand stature, I see.
Seriously, you two, this isn't the Congress of Vienna.
But it could be, if we had some better croissant. Asterisk bit into a chocolate croissant asterisk. Belgium, These Dekorations are shiny. Sternchen subtly pockets a decorative windmill Sternchen.
Oh, don't mind me, just appreciating your being here, Germany.
Belgium, I see you've prepared everything just as planned. France eating all the wealth, Germany trying to annex the decor, and me providing the diplomatic intervention.
Remember when this was all mine? Sterretje sips Belgian beer sterretje.
Yes, Netherlands, we remember.
Ah, Belge? This statue of a chocolate waffle should be a national monument.
Thanks, France. You can share it though, right?
Let me think about that. Asterisk eats more chocolates asterisk. These banners are quite exquisite. Sternchen tuck slightly on a string of flex Sternchen.
Germany, hands off the banners or you'll be uninvited to the next free trade treaty signing.
Should we play a game? Who controls what?
Oh, here we go again. No, UK, this isn't risk night.
Are there tulips in the decor? We remember having the best tulips.
Yes, Netherlands, we know.
So, what's next on the agenda? Belgium? More snack?
How about a toast to eternal independence and perpetual unsolicited interference?
Cheers to that. Raises glass.
Salut. Asterisk res bottle asterisk. Prost. Sternchen raises Stein Sternchen.
To actual credit where it's due.
Bottoms up. Sterretje sips sterretje now. Can we please leave geopolitics out of our party for once?
What geopolitics?
Hey, Ontario, why don't you just stick to making maple syrup? Leave the lumber to the professionals.
Oh, Washington, I've read more sophisticated insults on cereal boxes.
Careful now, or Canada might just drop all the syrup reserves on you, amigo.
Ha, good one, Mexico. But really, Ontario, how's your lumber game? Chop chop.
Well, Washington, it's just as solid as your last presidential scandal.
I remember the days when you two didn't squabble over trees. Ugh.
Oh là là, these les enfants bickering over to speak. Très embarrassant.
You two squabble like children fighting over a broken toy. Here, have some vodka.
Vodka, Russia? Trust you to add fuel to the firewater.
At least Russia isn't pretending to be a lumberjack when he's just trying to play Paul Bunyan.
Oh come on, Ontario. Why so serious? It's just wood.
Says the guy who overreacted when his tea got too hot back in the day. Remember that, UK?
Don't get me started, my former colonies have always had a flair for the dramatic.
And speaking of drama, this is better than any telenovela I've seen.
Magnifique. It's like I'm watching a bad remake of a classic film.
Why am I not surprised that your idea of culture involves chopping down forests?
You've just got a cold heart, Russia. Literally.
Maybe you should warm up with some maple syrup, Washington.
Yeah, sure. And you know what? I might even put some on my freedom pancakes.
Careful, you might choke on that blind patriotism of yours.
Oh snap. Ontario with the burn. I didn't know they made your jab as spicy as my barbecue sauce.
Say that again, Washington. I dare you.
Washington this, Washington that. Do I look like George? Come on, be original.
Oh, this is getting good. We need some popcorn for this show.
Zut alors, Canada? Just call him out already.
Yes, da, make your point, Maple Queen.
For the love of tea, finish this so we can all have some peace.
Fine. In front of everyone here, listen up. I hereby christen thee, Washington.
Arg, you didn't just say that in front of everyone?
Ha, Washington got embarrassed. This is gold.
Bravo, Canada. Encore. Encore.
Oh man, this is priceless.
Well, looks like she's won this round, Washington.
Ah, okay, I admit it. You win this one, Ontario.
And don't you forget it, Washington.
So, truce then. I hear a maple barbecue combo can smooth things out.
Fine. Truce over drinks. Canadian whiskey alright?
Only if we add some American barbecue sauce to the mix.
Now that is what I call compromise. Na zdravie.
Salut. To this absurd and fitting end.
Cheers to sanity, until the next squabble, anyway.
France, meet your new sibling. Surprise.
Oh joy. Another brat for me to deal with.
Cheers, mate. Ready for some fun?
UGH? Why do you always get the troublemakers?
Parenting conquer is harder than actual conquest.
Oh? Tell me about it. You conquer? I babysit? Classic.
Just call me Mr. Fantastic.
Grow up? You little punk.
Never.
Lovely. Now we have to deal with fish and chips and tea obsession too.
Better than snails and stinky cheese.
Just remember, if you burn the house down, you're both grounded for the next few centuries.
Great. What's next? Teaching you manners?
You could start by fixing your food.
Oh? You mean like your boiled vegetables and overcooked meat?
Sibling rivalry at its finest.
At least in my house, revolt come with a side of baguette. What do you bring to the table?
World domination, one punk rock song at a time.
You little devil, you're almost clickable.
Almost, I was aiming for totally rad.
I'm too old for this.
What's your plan today? Anyway, anarchy in the UK?
Thought of spray painting, France sucks, on the Colosseum.
I'm not cleaning that up.
Who said anything about cleaning?
Just keep it civil, alright?
Sûr? Sûr. A civil our history lessons will allow.
Oh, I'm ready for a few history revisions, with fireworks.
You're like Caesar's worst nightmare.
More like his inconvenient truth.
Alright, behave, or it's time out till the next millennium.
Get back here, you little rascal.
Catch me if you can, Monsieur Babysitter.
Amazing. My house is now a circus.
And voila. The valiant azure blue represents my timeless sophistication and nobility.
Or, we could use red for all the blood we shed kicking you out. Absolutely. Underneath a capa 47 silhouette. Brings out our war paint.
My dear colonies, one must appreciate the subtleness of art.
Oh, subtle like forced labor. Yep, those. Excellent crash course. In guerrilla warfare were subtle indeed.
Now this here, the majestic yellow, symbolizes wealth.
Wealth, you mean stuff you took. Alright, all those contributions to your economy.
Really, you too, there's no respect for artistic integrity.
Artistic integrity. Was that before or after you ran Rome? You think it was right around our Liberation Day parties?
Flags should reflect the strength of their history.
Strong like colonial rule. Don't worry, we're making it reflect our history. Liberation Struggle Edition.
Where is the reverence for symbolism in this modern world?
Reverence. We showed plenty of that with our ceremonial revoltes. Yeah, the fireworks display was unforgettable.
You have no appreciation for tradition.
Oh, we appreciate the tradition of independence and the tradition of self-determination. Tradition rocks.
I give up.
Tada, behold our true independence. Check it out. Liberation in every thread.
UGH, complete lack of respect for art and proper symbolism.
Thanks for the design class, Portugal. Come back soon, we'll have more fun lessons for you.